Hey everyone, it's Jack here, TalkNorwichCity. Welcome back to another video. 2 videos in a day. I must be on overtime or something. It's a very busy month, isn't it? Fixtures were announced today, which is like Christmas Day to the EFL fans amongst us. Always very exciting to see when we play people. I'm always slightly bemused when I see people like, going, oh, we play everyone twice. Well, yes, obviously. But it's exciting to know when you're playing your rivals, when you're playing the big teams in the division, who's the first home game, who's the last game. So much can revolve around this fixture list. It's ultimately what we're going to be following for the next 10 months of our year. So always great excitement in this household. Norwich City's fixtures were announced. I'm also recording just before Norwich City announced their new number 1 goalkeeper. Vladan Kovacevic will be announced by the time this video is out. Really excited about what he can bring to the team. We'll get on to what the squad looks like very shortly. But let's take a look at some of the main fixtures. The first 5, which is always an interesting one to look at. It's Millwall at home, Pompey away, Middlesbrough at home, Blackburn away, Coventry away. Now, still so much to be done in terms of squad building for various sides. Millwall at home looks a fairly favourable start to the season. What we didn't want is a Wrexham away or a Birmingham away, something like that we saw last season, didn't we, with Oxford away. You don't want a newly promoted side away from home with your first game of the season. They're up for it. They're going to be in first to every tackle. It's going to be a tough one. Millwall at home. We've got a good record against Millwall, certainly in the home games. So that's a nice way to kick things off. Portsmouth away, a nice trip, I think, for away fans. Fratton Park, always good fun to go to. It was a fairly, it was a shocking game, wasn't it, away from home last season. It was midweek. I remember us reverting back to sort of 5 defenders and just putting everyone behind the ball. Middlesbrough at home, they're surely going to be up there once again. There's been a bit of change at Borough. Blackburn away, Coventry away, they're 2 tough away games. So it's a tricky first 5 games. Norwich City need to get out of the traps quickly. Hopefully we can do that against Millwall. It's going to be buzzing, Liam Manning's first game. It's also slightly, for those working people who've got holidays and such booked in, it's always a slight concern when you've got pre-existing holidays and family events and such booked in, what games you're going to be missing going into the season. Unfortunately, I'm missing quite a big one, but we'll get onto that, I'm sure, in due course. First 5 games, not too bad. I think the first game is good. Pompey away is going to be tough. Borough at home, let's hope that we get our away form, our home form off to a good start. Blackburn away, Coventry away, just ride those out. The 2 big games that everyone's looking for as a Norwich City fan are when we play Ipswich Town. They are, of course, back in the Championship after a disastrous Premier League campaign. We play them away from home first. That comes fairly early on in the season, actually, the 4th of October. One can assume that will get changed to Sunday the 5th. Probably early kickoff, so that comes pretty early on. The home fixture comes very late in the season. That's on the 11th of April 2026. That is our 5th from last game. So depending on where we are in the division, that could be a massive fixture. Norwich against Ipswich, 5th from last, start of April. There's going to be a lot riding on that. The festive fixtures, which are always interesting because it's so packed in the Championship. Southampton at home on the 13th of December. Preston away on the 20th of December. Charlton at home on Boxing Day, which is a cracker. Always good to have the Boxing Day game as a home fixture. Then we've got Watford at home on the 29th of December, QPR away on New Year's Day. So that's a really nice festive fixture list. You've got a nice London away game on New Year's Day when the train's going to be running a bit funky. You've got a nice home game against Charlton on Boxing Day. You've got a home game on the 29th, and just before Christmas, when everyone's doing their Christmas shopping, we can have a nice trip to Deepdale. So they've landed really nicely, which is good. And then the final 5 games of the season, Ipswich at home, as we've already discussed, Bristol City away, Derby County at home, Swansea City at home, Hull City away. Again, a fairly favourable run-in. Ipswich Town could be huge. Derby Day with 5 games left to go. Let's hope that we're going for the top 6. Let's hope that we're still in contention of potential promotion. You assume, although to assume is to make an arse of you and me, you would assume that Ipswich Town will be up there or thereabouts. Who knows? They might do a Luton, but you can only assume that they'll be up there. So that will be a massive one. Bristol City away. Liam Manning narrative. Hello. Derby County at home. Swansea City at home. Hull City away. That's not a shocking last 5. And then in terms of some, I guess, big away days that I'm sure everyone will be up for, Birmingham away, that comes on the end of November, a nice cold away day in Birmingham. Wrexham, which will probably for many be a brand new away day, that comes on the 17th of January. Leicester, Southampton, of course, back in the Championship after failing to survive in the Premier League. That's February the 28th and March the 7th. And Charlton away, which is always great fun down at the Valley. I've been there a couple of times. That's late on in the season. That's March the 21st, a nice London away day. So, look, I mean, yes, we play everyone twice. Well done for noticing. But I think the first 5 look tough, and Norwich needs to get out of the traps quickly. Millwall at home, as I mentioned, good first fixture to hopefully get things up and running. The following 4 from that look fairly tough. You've got Wrexham at home on the 20th of September. You then travel to Stoke, then it's West Brom, Ipswich, Bristol City. It's a tough start to the season. Liam Manning's got his work cut out. The end of the season is when it looks slightly more favourable. You're going from, let's go the end of February. You've got Leicester, Southampton, tough. But then you've got Sheffield United, Preston, Charlton, Pompey, Millwall, Ipswich. So it's going to be well, I don't know. Who knows? But it looks like a slightly more favourable end to the season than the start. Let's get out of the traps quick. Let's find our rhythm and let's see where we go from there. Ipswich, those 2 fixtures are going to be the first ones in the calendar for everyone. That away day comes fairly early on in the season. You're 4-7. You're 9th game of the season against Ipswich Town, and then the home fixture. My goodness, there could be so much riding on that. I know we've had a few away East Anglian derbies in recent memory where there's been lots riding on it. So this is the point in the year when I get really excited for the start of the season. I've had my few weeks off. Not that it's been off, but like a few weeks away from football. I'm starting to get excited now. It feels very real. 2025, 2026 Championship campaign is just around the corner. It kicks off August the 9th. That is like 6 weeks away. We're very close now, people. Lots to happen in pre-season. That gets underway in a couple of weeks' time. Still, transfers rolling through. Vladan Kovacevic will be announced by the time this video is live. Let me know the away days that you're really excited for. Wrexham, of course, will be on the list for many. Charlton, I'm really looking forward to at the end of March. That's always a cracking away day. I'm really excited for this one. Under Liam Manning. Let me know what you think of the fixtures down in the comment section below. A big thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.